And see, in 10 years, how it has changed. No private sector is willing to put up a coal-based plant as of now, and clearly nobody is willing to put up a hydro plant because they didn't see winds of change coming in. If I were to take you back around 10 years back, I would say around 2008, 2009, if you would have been in India, everybody's cousin, everybody's sort of relative was either putting up a coal-based plant or he was putting up an hydro plant because that was the in thing at that point of time. At that point of time, people also went that the regulated power is an anathema. Everybody was in for a merchant power because there were certain examples who were able to pay back the whole equity as well as debt in 2 to 3 years' time because the merchant power prices were high. And in hydro, people were actually giving free power for 30% or 40% of the output as well. And see, in 10 years, how it has changed. No private sector is willing to put up a coal-based plant as of now, and clearly nobody is willing to put up a hydro plant because they didn't see winds of change coming in. So I'm just saying from that perspective that in 2009, nobody gave a whisker of a chance to solar. If you see in India as well, 7 years back, the total installed capacity was around 300 megawatt. Now it is 30,000 megawatts. The tariff was around 18 rupees. Now it is 2.5. So the market went up 100 times and the tariffs went down by 1/8. Clearly, nobody saw it coming. So all of these disruptions, nobody sees it coming. And the same thing, at least from Fortum perspective, it will happen with mobility as well. And that's the reason we want to be in that space, both with respect to electric vehicle charging infrastructure. And also, we also believe that although the change would come, still it will not replace all the IC engine cars which are there in the country. So we are also into ethanol because ethanol blending would take place. This change would come, and all I'm trying to say is that as the change, EVs would be the next solar. So as the solar thing happened in the last 7 years, and if this conference would have happened 7 years back, nobody in the audience or myself would have ever imagined that the market would go 100 times. I think we are in 2019. I'm sure that by 2027, 2028, this market also would go 100 times. But we just can't imagine the scale of these changes.